Hey guys, how you guys doing? It's your boy KLA Cloud the Wanderer about to give it to you once again. I have a beautiful guest. Her name is Andrea Villalobos.
Perfect. You did good.
Yeah. I took Spanish class before.
Good, good.
Yeah. I,
You can
I,
throw
I try
some
to,
Spanish words.
yeah, yeah. So you're from Ecuador, huh?
I am from Ecuador. From the
Okay.
coast, from Guayaquil.
Oh, when was the last time you was in Ecuador?
Oh, been like seven, 8 years.
Yeah.
Yes, it's
Wow.
been a while. It's been, yeah. I haven't
Oh,
had really the time to go. Always
right.
something. Work, school, competing.
Right. Yeah. How long you been in the States?
For 15 years.
Yeah, that's a while. That's a
Yeah,
while.
it's been a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah. That's a while.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, thank you again for giving me the opportunity to talk with you.
Thank
And
you for the
yeah,
invite.
yeah, no, that's not a problem. It's not a problem. So I'm gonna ask you this basic question: how you got into bodybuilding?
Okay. So it was it started when I was in Ecuador that I was 14 when I started working out. And I saw a picture of at that time it was Larissa Rice and Ava Cohen competing. So I
Okay.
saw the picture of both of them in a magazine, and I was just fascinated by their physique. And then
Mm,
I was just reading about them and their lifestyle. I didn't know anything about bodybuilding at that time. I didn't know anything about fitness.
right.
I just joined the gym. It was just for hobby. Um, and then I just liked the lifestyle, the way they were like very structured, the way they were dieting, and the way
Right.
they were telling their story. So I fell in love with that. But I wasn't in my mind yet to do anything. But still, I started, follow the journey, and they were already IFBB. They both competing actually in figure, and then I liked I was imagining myself now. Oh my god, I would like to be an IFBB. I would like to have that name. So everything started like that. Uh, So I was visioning myself like unconsciously. I was already visioning myself having that title. Oh my god, how that would sound. IFBB Andrea Villalobos. Um but then and now yeah, that was when I was 14, 15 years old, imagine. I didn't know nothing
Hmm.
in the business. I was in Ecuador training in the
Right.
gym. I started lifting weights. I started with a personal trainer over there, and I learned very the basics. Over there also they are very old school trainer. So
Right.
I start the basics. When I came here at 18 years old, I was with the lifestyle. Like I started eating healthy. I didn't know anything about diet. I was also like trying just to eat clean,
Right.
and but then I was still with that. I wanted to compete, but I didn't know nobody. But you know how the universe works around you. It happens that I met a person. I started working inside the gym, inside Equinox Gym in Columbus Circle. This was
Okay.
actually when I graduated from physical therapist assistant, and I
Yeah.
started working in the clinic it was in there. Right now it's not anymore. And in the gym, it happened that I was just talking to this lady. It was a personal trainer from the gym,
Right.
and I told her, "Oh my God, my dream is to compete one day." And she was very nice. She's so nice. She decided to help me, to train me, and to do the diet for me. She competed, I think, once or twice, so she had like a basic knowledge of how to structure the diet and the training,
Yeah.
and she helped me to do my first show.
Mm.
So in my mind, still it wasn't like I still wasn't like I wasn't like believing it. I wasn't like thinking of getting this as my career, as a like like getting it further. I
Right.
was just okay. I'm gonna get experience. I was so excited. That was my dream since I was 14. Come here, okay, great. So she helped me to be in the to do my first show,
Right.
and then again, this is what I said that the universe. Yeah, that's me. That was my best package actually to date.
Yeah.
Uh huh. So then in there, I met the
I don't want to
person.
distract you. I don't want to distract you. I'll
No, it's
let you.
okay. I
Uh,
met this other person, Zenobia. She was a personal trainer in there,
okay.
and she introduced me to her coach, and I started there with her coach, and that's how I really start serious bodybuilding.
Mm.
I learning more and things like that. Yeah,
Yeah. So you was kind of envisioning it, huh?
I was literally visioning, yeah, envisioning like unconsciously, because I was like, I know it's a dream. I don't know nobody from that do this. It was literally, and the universe worked to put the people around me to
Yeah.
get me
You
there.
you don't see too many like bodybuilders in Ecuador, do you?
Actually, yeah, over there,
Oh,
actually, also bodybuilding is big.
oh, okay.
And yeah, and they know how to train. Everybody, you go there, everybody looks good. Yeah, the sport is good, but to do the IFBB, that's something else. Yeah, over there
Oh,
is more like national. There is more like national and regional shows.
oh.
Yeah,
What?
honestly, the rules over there, I'm not too familiar how it is,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
definitely, the IFBB is where everybody is the dream to compete in.
Oh. Do you have friends there like that's competing or?
I have another friend. Actually, I know I struck. I have a couple people that I met, uh, but that they used to compete. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So what was it like on getting your pro card?
Oh, it was like a relief and
Yeah.
like a accomplishment. I felt really accomplishment because that was a dream came true. Because that was in my mind. I wanna be an IFBB, and
Hmm.
I was visioning it, and really fighting. It was really really cool when I got my pro card.
Yeah. Like when you first like in your first show, like was you nervous or anything like that?
Oh my god! Honestly, the very first show, I don't remember being nervous.
Well, that's
I
good.
yeah, no, I was just very happy to be there. I was just doing my thing
Yeah.
because
That's
it's
good.
it's like also because I didn't know. It's like I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah. It's your
I
first
had a
time.
kid. Yeah, my very first time. I go
Yeah.
there. I didn't know much about anything. Like,
Right.
what is this? What am I doing? I'm doing just, I'm gonna walk on the stage. I don't know. I didn't know what it means. What
Right.
is that to be? What is that about? Yeah. And for me, it was just like, I just wanted to be on the stage, wanted to start somewhere. But,
Yeah.
yeah.
What made you get better?
But, the competition.
Oh, okay.
I like, I always look, oh my God, that person looks good. I want to look like her. Okay, I'm going to work to be like that. Oh, that person looks even better. Oh my God, I want those shoulders. I want those legs. It's just like this striving to be better. It just happened. Yeah.
Oh.
It's
You
just
know
the
you
competition.
yeah, you can't be nobody else. You gotta be you. So
I gotta be me. Exactly.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
being better. And that's another thing. Just by me seeing the results that I was doing each year, that's what makes me more driven. Like I want more, I want more, I want more. Honestly, in my mind was I wasn't even thinking to get into Olympia. I wasn't even, I wasn't that crazy to think about Olympia or
Yeah.
making this as a serious career. You know, I just wanted, I was just envisioning the IFBB thing, the IFBB name. But then again, it's just that be hungry to be better, and yeah, and I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know you like that, but I'm proud of you
Thank you.
that you fulfilled your dream. That because it's not an easy sport to do. Me personally, I don't think I would want to do it because it's expensive. You got to spend. You know, to almost like get you got to spend on a hobby. To get what you want.
It's so expensive. Like the people who want to do this, they don't imagine
Yeah,
how expensive it is until they are doing it.
yeah.
It is really expensive sport, and it's not for everyone. Like you said,
No, it's
you
not.
don't think to you don't think to do it, but it is a lifestyle. You have to
Right.
love the lifestyle
Yeah,
because nobody has to push you to do the diet. Nobody has to push you to train. It's just because you want it. You want
right.
to do it. You wake up. That's a reason for you to get up in the morning. Go. You need to do your cardio. You need to prep your meals. It's not like this is a whole year round prep. It's not just like, okay, I'm gonna plan a show. Oh, 12, 16 weeks out, I'm gonna start prepping.
Right.
Doesn't happen like that. This is a whole year prep. Never stop dieting, never stop doing the cardio, never stop training the way you do. It's always a hard work, but because you love it, you love being that way. Like me, for example, I can leave my house if I don't bring my food with me. If I know that I'm gonna be from 9 in the morning to 9 p.m., I have
Mm-hmm.
4 or 5 meals packed in my bag.
Mm-hmm.
I never miss a meal. Never.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No. Well,
It's
we
like
got
it's just a lifestyle.
yeah. Well, we got a guest. He's called Self D. He said flex, and then he got this other thing. Where is she from? She's from Ecuador.
Ecuador, Guayaquil.
Yeah. And he says, I remember her from the BTB podcast. I didn't realize her arms were that big. She had a baggy skirt last time, and
I
he's
wasn't that big either that time. I know, beyond the barbell. That was, I
yeah.
think, 2 years ago.
I'm guessing
I think
South
so, yeah.
America.
Yep,
Yeah,
South America.
yeah,
So yeah, no, I know I'm improving. Every year I know I'm improving. Slowly but surely.
yeah,
I'm not rushing it. I know what I'm doing. I'm working hard every single time I go to the gym and outside the gym. So it's like I'm not rushing it or I'm not desperate because I know that I'm doing the work. But
yeah.
I know, yeah,
Yeah, how long you been doing it? Like how long you been in figure and
like I
like
said, since the very first show, I always want figure. Like I said, when I saw Larissa Rice and Ava Cohen, I loved their bodies and they were doing figure. And
yeah.
I went for it. And I started competing. 2016 was my very
Oh,
first
okay,
show,
okay,
the New Jersey Championships. Um, and honestly, I did only one class. I did novice only. There is different classes: novice, open.
okay.
Always an open for me. And yeah, I didn't even do open. Like honestly, I didn't know anything, and I didn't even have like that. A lot of people from from that life to tell me anything.
Right.
I winged it. Um, so always figure seriously training since I started 2015 training for the
Right.
2016 show, and then like I said, I started with a new coach with a you did an interview with her actually. Her name is
I
Roxanne
did.
Edwards.
Say that again.
Roxanne Edwards.
Roxanne. Oh,
She,
badass Roxanne.
yeah, but that's Roxanne. I know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's my friend. Yeah, yeah,
I know.
yeah,
Yeah, I know. Uh,
yeah.
yeah. So she was my coach. I started with her, and definitely she's amazing. I learned everything from her, like what to do. So she was really there,
Right.
and that's how I started really working out.
Mm, mm.
Mm-hmm.
Let's show some pictures of you. Because you have a nice physique. Like, how was it like walking in the hills? Like, did you had to do like a lot of practice?
For posing, yes.
Yeah,
I was used to walking in high heels. I walk in high heels, but
yeah.
posing is something different. Like you have to manage how to manage the heels on a stage, when to do the transitions, and when you hit a pose.
Okay,
Yeah, and it's everything. The angles, how you place the angle of the feet for your legs to look better.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have
It's
some.
an
You
art.
have a nice. See, what's your height? Like, if you don't mind me asking.
Five
You see,
one.
5'1". Yeah, yeah.
I'm
I mean,
short.
I mean, ain't figure like you have to be tall. Like, why you didn't do like wellness or anything like that?
Wellness is new. Wellness
No.
just came after. I don't remember. I don't know exactly how years already it's been there, but it came after I started competing. But even then, I love wellness, but I don't like it for me. I like the figure body. It's more
Oh,
symmetrical, like from up to bottom. Everything has to match.
yeah. So you just want to stay in figure, like
Yes,
the rest of you? Okay,
yeah. I like the
that's
aesthetic look, and it's more athletic.
that's good. That's
Yeah.
good. That's good. So how you got started powerlifting?
My boyfriend. So my
Oh,
boyfriend is a pro powerlifting, Derek Benjamin, and he is right now my training coach.
oh,
So the thing is, when he took over the training after he used to work in the gym where Roxanne is, and I'm also with my coach, my nutrition coach, Dominic Mutasio. He does my nutrition. I've been working with him already for about 7 years.
yeah.
So he was always, my body wasn't responding to the training I was doing because it was only conditioning, like light weights, high reps. I was really, really skinny. So I, so Dominic told me you need to be doing powerlifting exercises because that's what's gonna get your body to the next level. So I was first, I know nothing. I was just listening. It happens that actually I started working out with Derek, my boyfriend
Yeah.
at that time, with Derek, and he got me lifting heavy, like the compounds movements heavy,
Yeah.
squats, deadlift, bench, and and that's how I started getting stronger and got my physique to the next level. That's when I really got my shoulders bigger. My whole body really improved a lot. I tell you, it's only in 6 months my body
Mm,
really improved.
mm,
And with him, actually, I started winning. I started winning shows.
mm.
It wasn't no more fifth place, fourth place. With him, the first show I did under Derek's training was the Brooklyn Grand Prix. I won first place, and which qualified me for national. So after that, uh, he put me into a powerlifting program. Well, to not make the story long, after I won my pro card, we fight for my pro card with him. Finally, he got my pro card, and then he took me he told me to take a year off to improve my body. And he told me to do a powerlifting program
Mm.
because that's gonna to improve my body even more.
Right.
So I start training just powerlifting exercises, chains, bands, etc. And it happens that that year it was his coach. She does meet competitions for powerlifting. So he told me, "You're gonna be in a powerlifting program. You might as well. Why you don't wanna compete in powerlifting?" And I
Mhm.
said, "Okay." It was on December of 2022. And that was my very first powerlifting competition, which got me my pro status as a powerlifting in my very first meet.
Yeah, let
Because,
me show
yes,
some pictures.
because I was waiting, I was in the 148 class. Yeah, I was in the 148 class, but I hit my numbers for a pro level.
Right.
That
Like,
was the
like,
last one. That was like 3 weeks ago. We
what,
competed
how many pounds is that? Like, I'm
530,
530. Oh, wow.
30
And
pounds.
you doing that with squats?
Uh,
You doing that with, and you squatting, doing that, or?
Squatting. It's only one
Yeah.
rep.
Oh, okay. Wow. I don't know if I could do that. Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
wow.
that is
It's more
fun.
pictures. Yeah.
That is 450.
Yeah. And how many times, like, would you like train to powerlift?
3 times a week,
Oh,
an hour
okay.
and a half,
Right.
three
Wow.
times a week. But
Wow.
again, I'm still doing my diet and still eating as a bodybuilder, doing
Yeah.
my cardio.
Yeah. Does it
Hmm.
get too intense for you? Like, because I notice, like, with women, you know, you guys don't do the powerlifting too long. You know, you'll do it, but then after a while, it kind of go against you. Like, because I've talked to other women and they power lift, and it was like it was like too much, and you know,
Like,
certain areas of their body and stuff, and they had to just stop.
oh, okay. That is when they don't train smart. I
Oh,
know
okay,
people in here, like they have 70 years old
right,
and they still lifting heavy.
mm,
Of course, sometimes it happens. Injuries happens. Any
yeah,
sport has its risk. They are with I know people that have rotator cuff surgery, elbow, but still they keep going. They not nothing has stopped them from lifting heavy.
mm,
But it's all about how the training, what type of training you do, making
mm,
sure you do your stability exercises,
right,
your very small muscles that most of the time those are the ones that are neglected. The smallest muscles in your body you have to train to get that overall stability
mm,
and prevent
mm,
injuries.
mm.
Plus
Okay,
resting, nutrition. It's a lot that you have to see. It's a lot that you have to put it to check.
yeah. How far do you see yourself doing this, like powerlifting and bodybuilding?
Until my body allows me. Until I can. Yeah, I don't. If I'm 60 years old, I will be doing it, and if I still have the energy to train, depending where I am,
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
33.
Oh, you're young. You're a
Yes.
bit young. Not to
Yeah.
go off subject, but like looking at you, you look Asian. Like you look like you could be Japanese or Chinese or something like that. You know, just looking at you. You
So
know,
my
because
mom's side is this. We're descendants from Chinese.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah,
descend.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I know. I met a girl one time. I was working with her. She was from Peru, and she told me because I kept looking at her like, you know, she looked like she could be Chinese. And you know, she told me her father's side is Chinese.
Oh
So
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. It's a lot of mixing in South America
right.
with
Do
the
you
Asians.
do you know Olivia Bien? Like she's a bodybuilder.
Who?
Olivia Bien.
Olivia.
Bien.
Yeah. No.
Bian. She's a bodybuilder. I forgot what division. I think either bodybuilding or physique. Yeah,
I think I know who you are talking about. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I think she's sick. Mm-hmm.
yeah. She has a nice physique. Yeah,
Uh-huh, she does. Everybody does. Everybody who competes in the pro level. The physiques are amazing. It's the hard work.
right. Who's your
Everybody
who's
looks
like
great.
who's your favorite bodybuilder that you pay attention to mostly, like on Instagram or social
You
media?
mean any division or just
Yeah,
bodybuilder?
any division, any
I love
division.
my figures. I love my figures. I love Jessica Reyes Padilla, Sydney, of
Okay,
course, the Miss Olympian figure. Natalia Soltero, she's from Mexico actually. She has a great physique too. Lola
okay,
Montes,
yeah,
you should get to,
that's
yeah.
cool. Yeah. Well, let me read some because you got these people coming. Hold on. Can, any prize money in powerlift? Wait, competing any shows next year?
My
Um,
plans to compete next year in bodybuilder is yes, but we plan that I'm not gonna step on the stage until I see my body really ready to
right.
achieve at least top five at the pro level.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
mm. And he also says any prize money in powerlifting, and is the prep for powerlifting expensive too?
Prize money in the pro powerlifting shows, yes. Like bodybuilding is not a lot, but it's still, you know, and it's not expensive at all. But
Mm,
powerlifting is totally opposite to bodybuilding. You invest in what it costs mostly is the equipment that you need to train. And especially if you are raw, you don't need to. But if you are equipped, which means like you have to buy a suit, bench shirt,
right.
that costs a little bit. But that's it. It's one time investment. You don't need to pay anything else. And then if you go in another state to compete, then it will be just the hotel and the tickets to travel wherever you go. But that said, you don't have to pay a lot for the competition. Like bodybuilding, it's not that extreme. No,
So
it's
you
less
don't have
expensive.
do you have sponsors like in bodybuilding?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. All right. Are you familiar with Hunter Henderson? She's a powerlifter.
Yep,
Yeah.
she's a
How
raw powerlifter. She's
yeah,
amazing. I know.
yeah.
Yeah,
How did you feel about on her winning to go to Olympia?
amazing.
Yeah.
She deserves that. She works hard. And her physique, she really trains hard. Yeah, she
Mm.
deserves it.
So when you do like bodybuilding, like how many times do you work out?
4 times,
4 times.
four
What's your
times a
favorite?
week.
What's
Mm-hmm.
your favorite workout routine?
I love back. I would say back and
Back.
shoulders.
Okay. Hmm. Yeah,
Yes.
I know a lot of I know like the back is the important factor, in
Yeah, especially for
competition.
me, that's the part that I'm focused more to work. I need to
Yeah.
put a little more size on shoulders and back.
Mm,
Yeah, and I love training, but it's hard for me to put muscle as well in those
mm,
areas.
mm,
So it's where the part that I'm gonna be focusing more.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
And my friend, oh, can she clarify which are the small hold on, which are the smallest muscles she needs to have stability?
Okay, so I will say the rotator cuff muscles. The so the back has the scapular muscle, the
Mm,
scapular muscles which are the rotator cuff. Those are the muscles that stabilize your shoulder joint. So it's like very little movements, like doing stuff that involves like external rotation, doing things overhead like stability exercises, just grabbing like maybe a kettlebell and do like carry, the walking. It's gonna help you stabilize those muscles in there.
mm,
uh Glute medius, people don't work out, don't pay attention to the glute medius, which is the muscle of the glute from the side of the glute, like doing a lot of kicks to the sides in different angles, not just sitting. People usually like the sitting hip abduction machine, which also usually doesn't do anything
yeah,
because it's not functional. Think about more functional exercises like a standing hip abduction, which is kicking the leg to the side, trying different angles. The monster walks like side steppings with the band on your ankles and side steps, keeping the tension. Those are the muscles that is important. For hamstrings, doing Nordic exercises. Like the hamstrings muscles are very important to work. Again, different angles.
right. And
Yeah.
then got my friend all the rage, George Page. He says hola,
Hola.
and he says he has this comment: being in figure as long as you've been, have you seen a change in the division? That's a good question.
Yes. Definitely there is a change. Like if you see how it has been coming since it started, like they were very small, less conditioned. Now definitely I think it's more the conditioning part. They are pushing it a little bit more. That's why it has changed the most, I will say. And it always depends on who's coming. So the division is about structure. It's the structure. It has to be, wider shoulders, small waist, and then the legs have to match the upper body. And it depends. Like if there is somebody who comes a little bigger muscle size, but it still has that shape better than the rest, so that's the way the person's gonna win. So that's why also size is being involved on that change,
Mm,
because women are coming a little bit bigger and more conditioned.
mm,
So I would say it is a difference.
mm.
Hmm.
Sometimes, like just looking at competitors, sometimes you have to look carefully because there's moments where I can't tell the difference. Like
Yeah,
who's bigger or who's more shredded. It just maybe a little bit. After a while, I start kind of looking like I was watching like the OCB figure,
yeah,
and I was watching like some of the competitors, and I had to look carefully. So
yeah. Well, OCB is way different than NP
yeah,
or FBB.
yeah,
Remember,
yeah,
OCB, yeah, they're coming very smaller.
yeah,
But then in the IFBB, you see people are really big. But
mm,
sometimes it's not that they are big, it's more than the illusion. It's
mm,
more the illusion they give. If the muscle is dense, it can appear bigger in size, but it's not necessarily like it has a lot of muscle.
right. Would
That's why for me, my feedback is always that I need to get a little bit more muscle in shoulders and back, but it's all about strategy. Like you see, for me, I think the powerlifting helped me is because it helps you to put that density, that dense muscle, grainy muscle,
okay,
like a true muscle, I will say. So by the
okay,
time I get into diet and start leaning out, that's when everything shows. Like the conditioning comes and it's gonna give me that look that I'm bigger, but it's gonna be like because I'm more dense.
mm.
Hmm.
like did it take how long did it take you to like grasp all that knowledge? Like of just studying the physique and the muscles and
Well, yeah, it takes every year. I will say I'm learning something
mm,
by what I see from me, what I see from others. Plus what I read. Like, oh, that's another thing I read. If any, I read. I like to learn because like I want to understand the science behind it.
right.
Uh huh. And also remember, I'm studying for physical therapy, so
Yeah,
also
yeah, I was
it's
getting
the
into that.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I like this career to choose too, because it's like it goes with my lifestyle, it goes with what I like, and makes me learn more, make me understand things better from that base, you know. So for me, it's like okay, everything makes sense.
Mm.
This is what it is.
What made you want to do it through the bodybuilding, or just something that you wanted to explore?
What the physical therapy?
Yeah.
It was even before I started competing.
Oh, okay.
But like I said, I started working out. I started loving the gym when I was 13, 14 years old. Always I was like into fitness in a way. I never play any sports, but I was always like exercising, like aerobic type of exercise, like Zumba. I
Yeah.
used to love Taibo. I used to do a lot of Taibo, things like that. So when I came here, it's like definitely I need to study something, right? I need to make a
Yeah.
living out of something. So I
Right.
start doing my research, and always I was into the medical field as well. I love about health, everything about health. I love it, wellness and health. So I found physical therapy as like it goes to my lifestyle, it goes to what I like, it goes to what I believe, to what I want to advocate, and that's how I started.
Oh. What? So you're like an assistant? Like, what do you do as like an assistant?
So I started as a physical therapist assistant first. So
Mm.
I can do any treatments. I cannot do evaluations or examinations on the
Okay.
patient. That's the
Right.
only difference. But I do treatment. So right now I do home care. Yeah. And then
Mm.
right now I'm just graduating from my doctorate in PT. So that's gonna allow me to do evaluations, examination, and yeah.
Oh. Do you help old people at times, or just?
Right now I do have all people.
Oh, how
Yeah.
was
But
that?
I did
How was that? Like helping like an old person.
So I have everything. Like right now, I have a I have a person who got a compression fracture of the spine. Most of the time, it's Parkinson's. I get people with Parkinson's, and just for general conditioning exercises. And I get them, try to get them to walk, to get them functional.
Mm.
So that's my goal to them.
Okay. Well, we
Yes.
got Hunter. Hunter is elite genetics plus hard work,
Yeah.
and he says, "Yeah, there are more women. Wait, well, let me read this one. There are more women who looks more physique than figure.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
understand.
which is true. Yeah,
Yeah, it's what I said before. It depends on who shows up on the show that we are doing. Every
right,
show is different. And on one show, you're gonna notice the smaller one is gonna the smaller one, but more condition is gonna win, and another one because they want more size. So
right,
it's always we are in a subjective sport. We're just gonna respect it, and for us who are in this sport, it's a strategy game that we have to do.
right,
Like we have to know what judge is gonna be in that
right,
show, because
right,
that way we know who likes what. Some person they like more conditioning, some others they like more size. So it's a
right.
strategy. You have to know which show you're gonna do that you know that you're gonna do good.
Yeah. Well, we gonna look at your Instagram, and you look,
Mhm.
wow, you look nice, very nice.
That was one of my
Oh,
first photo shoots.
oh yeah. How was that for you?
Nice, the experience, living the experience. I was
Mm.
shy. I'm very shy for the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How you gained your confidence?
I think by doing it
Oh,
more. Yes,
practice takes perfect, huh?
practice takes better.
You know, yeah, so true. Oh, yeah. Like when you was like 14, you said you started like 14. Like, did you had anybody like discourage you, like from like your background? Because I know, you know, Ecuador it's more traditional.
Yeah, but Like, what you mean when you say that if somebody discover me?
No, no, like you lifting weights and stuff like that, exercising and working out. Like,
Oh
did
yeah,
you had anybody kind of like look at you like, well, that's like, why you working out?
yes, no, yeah, you're totally right. Yeah, yeah, I had a lot of people, even the trainers from the gym. They will come to me and, hey, look at you, you're looking good, you're looking better, working hard. Yes, and they will always help me. They will always show me something. So that was very
Mm,
helpful.
yeah. So that, oh, so this is your husband.
That's my hobby.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Wow. Is he like the only one that supports you in bodybuilding? What about your other family?
he supports me in everything. He's like
Oh,
everything. He gets my back. He makes sure that I am around with the people I have to be. Like, he played a big role of where I am right now because, like I said, when I started, I didn't know nothing. And in this sport, a lot of
right.
people gonna take advantage of you sometimes. And I
Mm,
was just, I'm very nice, I'm very kind. I can be clueless, but he gets my back. He knows. He makes sure that I get around with the people I have to, and they are really want the good for me. So
right.
yeah, he's like my
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
He's my manager. He's my photographer. All the photos that you see in there is because he takes
Wow, that's good.
it. Yeah.
So you guys have kids or
No, no, no kids. Yes,
oh, okay.
kids is not in my plan.
Okay. Well, maybe later on. Now what's this? Like you hitting an easy opener, she already said. Now how much was that you was doing?
Oh, that was 450. I was training there
Oh,
with my
okay.
husband coach.
Hmm. Wow. That's
Yeah.
wow. And this is
As graduation
oh
this year, June, graduated my best friend, the hobby.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's from
So
when I
like
graduated physical therapist assistant.
oh, okay.
I did like a
Wow.
throwback in there.
Okay. And what's this? And
That's me training. I was
okay.
deadlifting.
Did
And
you
you
ever
see, I have chains in there.
right? Did you ever thought about doing CrossFit at one point?
No, honestly, I don't like CrossFit. I
Yeah.
mean, it's amazing what they do. I saw a CrossFit competition, in the during the Olympics that they passed
Right.
it. I don't know, and it's great. But if you don't do it right, I think CrossFit. I don't know. This can be my own opinion. I think CrossFit can get you more injured.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Get
know
more
it could
injured than
be
any other
intense.
sports.
Yeah, it could be intense. So this is the Texas State Pro Am.
Texas State Pro Am. Yep,
Yeah.
that was the last competition I did, and that was November 2023.
Mm. Do you feel like intimidated by like the judges when they critique you at times?
No, no.
Okay.
Actually, I'm very good at receiving critics and feedback.
Right.
I'm really good at it. I actually like it. I like to hear it because it's like a way to give me to know, okay, what I need to work on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And actually, I know what I need to work on. Like, I already know, but still, I always go to a judge, the head judge, and ask, okay, from their point of view. And yeah, and they don't tell me any different than of what I already know what I need to work on.
Uh,
But it's
how,
all about just to keep working.
yeah. How do you like? How would you like educate somebody that wants to know about bodybuilding and doesn't know?
Oh, what was the question?
No, like how would you educate somebody that doesn't have
I
that
need
wants to get a
knowledge.
start from that want to get a start to do bodybuilding?
So first of all, I always tell them to do their research.
Right.
To do their research, really look for. If you really wanna do a bodybuilding show, get a coach. You cannot do this on your own. That's the first thing I tell them. And do your research who the coach is gonna be. There are many people out there who are really good, and there are many people that I tell you that's gonna just mess you up. Not your body, but your health. You gotta think about your health. This is extreme sport, but it doesn't have to be unhealthy. So that's the very first thing that I tell them. Second is like don't let anybody to take advantage of you because
Mm,
these sports can be very expensive, but it can be affordable. Doesn't have to be like you have to spend thousands of dollars either. There are things that it's a lot that you gotta buy and to prepare, but of course there is affordable prices, and
right.
you're gonna get good results from it. Like also that was another thing that I told them because I've seen many people who are just being ripped off, honestly, paying a
Yeah.
lot of
Yeah.
money
I've
for
heard.
no need. It's a lot. I'm like,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
But people, because sometimes they are desperate, they want to get to the show, and the first person who tell them, "You look amazing. Come with me. Just pay me this X amount of money and per month. I'm gonna get you ready. You're gonna be in your best physique."
Mm.
Sell people. It's a sell people. It's just
So you
for
had.
me makes me angry that people are this way. I know we all want
Right.
to make money, but don't take advantage of people who want to do better for themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an ugly
So
world.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. You got some more questions. You got what would she need to get to the Olympia?
Just keep doing the work and be patient. For me, I know I can make it to Olympia. I'm sure I can make it to Olympia. It's just I need time. Muscle maturity is coming. My density is coming. I have never stopped working. Uh, I believe that I can make it to Olympia.
Mm.
But there is a lot of people who are really good as well.
I know like about the diet. I know it plays a big factor for you. Like how's your diet? Like what do you do like to get leaner or
To get
muscular?
So everything depends on how my body's looking. Like
Yeah.
my diet can be changing every 2 weeks, every 4 weeks. Um, it always depends. Always is like I do carb cycling. Like usually for me, it's 3 days low carb, 1 day high. 3 days low, one
Right.
high, and no cheat meals until my coach tells me you need. It's not about cheat meals. It's actually a refeed day. Okay,
Right.
go ahead. Either sushi or a burger and fries. Um, yeah. I usually will get carbs pre and post workout, like maybe like a little bit more of half a cup pre and post workout. And
Mm,
during the day will be only like green beans with chicken or fish. That's it. And one every day I eat either salmon or red beef. But that's it. It's that simple.
mm.
Yeah, very boring.
Yeah, I noticed that like eating the same meals, like you don't get tired of it at times.
I do, but we make it work. Like
Yeah.
if I have to eat my rice and chicken, I put like sugar-free ketchup. Some people put like spicy sauce. I
Right.
tried it, but I'm not big on spicy. So, but for me, I put ketchup or I put low sodium soy sauce.
Yeah.
Anything to make it work. If you do weird things, man, you do weird things. You get creative with your food when you're
Do you
there.
cook? Do
I
you
do cook
cook?
my meals. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I
All right.
do. That's another thing. You cannot be buying from outside if you are dieting.
Mm. Yeah.
No, you don't know what they put in. What they
Of
put in there.
course. Yeah.
Yeah,
Even for me, I'm not a bodybuilder, but I gotta be careful of consuming food, certain foods and stuff. I try not to. I'm not gonna lie. I do go out at times and go. They have this buffet where they don't. It's the food is already cooked and you
where is that?
put
I
yeah.
love.
It's Chinese food. It's
Oh yeah.
yeah. It's
Oh,
like
you go to the Chinese places. Yeah, 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 the
yeah,
Chinese buffet.
yeah,
When we go to
yeah.
eat, we like to eat a lot. Like we go to all you can eat sushi
Right.
or buffet. We like to go buffet, depending on
Yeah,
which buffet is around.
yeah.
But usually
Did,
we go to all you can eat sushi.
did you ever try like vegan food? Oh,
Vegan.
you fixing your face. Oh, wow. Right.
I'm anti-vegan.
Oh, okay.
Don't get
Wow.
me wrong.
Okay.
It's okay. I respect who does it, but it's just not healthy.
Well, I'm
I mean,
not a vegan
it
either
can be
like that.
healthy, but it's just hard.
Yeah, I know. I mean, they got like soy meat. There's a vegan place that's around me, and they usually have like soy chicken, soy teriyaki, beef teriyaki.
Oof.
You know, I mean, it's not too bad, but it ain't the real thing. It ain't like
Yeah, yeah, no, if
beef. It
I'm
ain't
gonna
real
eat
like chicken.
everything,
After a while, you get tired of it. You do
give
get
me the
tired
real
of it.
thing, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah. There's moments I get tired of it. Like they got like these
Meat,
soy chicken McNuggets.
chicken McNuggets,
Yeah,
soy chicken.
yeah,
I've tried it, but no, I'm not vegan.
yeah.
I need my
It's not too
meat. I need
bad.
my chicken.
Yeah,
These muscles need to grow.
yeah, yeah. Well, again, thank you for giving me your time.
No, thank you for the invite again.
I appreciate that. If you want to do it a second time in the future, I'm
Just
game.
let me know.
All right. Thank
Let
you.
me know.
Thank you. Somebody's George Rage, all the Rage George pays plant-based foods are the worst. You're not lying about that, George. It is. I hate yeah, that plant-based
I try.
food.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no. We need our meat.
Are you gonna watch the Olympia?
Of
I'm just
course.
asking. Yeah, I know it's a stupid, it's a silly
I
question I
love the.
asked.
I can't wait. I can't believe there are 3 weeks already.
Yeah,
3 or
yeah.
2. Hmm.
Do you have anybody that you want to see win?
Hmm. I think I have 3 people that I would like them to win. But of
Who?
course,
Who?
uh, no, like I said, everybody is amazing.
Yeah.
The person who is in there is hard to beat right now. Sydney. Like she
Oh,
has the whole package. But no, but the other people I like is like I said, I like from my division Jessica Reyes, Natalia, and they are both Latinas. Imagine a
yeah.
Latina reigning. That
Yeah.
for me will be very proud. A Latina reigning in the figure division. Um, but I like Lola also. Like the
Lola
three of them.
Martinez. Oh, okay.
No, Lola Montes,
Lola Montes. Oh, okay. Okay.
and they work really hard too. Like they will, yeah. Like you can see like the muscle, that grainy muscle that is.
Have you ever met them? Like either one of them?
I met Jessica and Natalia. We competed
Oh.
together actually. I competed
Oh.
with both of them in a pro show. I
Oh,
need to meet Lola.
how was that like competing against all of those women?
It's
Because they cut up.
great. It's great because
Yeah.
that's how you get better.
Mm,
Like the competition, like the competition around you is like it makes you okay. That's what I need to do. Okay, it's
mm,
like it gets like excitement and being there backstage and watching everything, when I'm backstage, I like to watch. I like to observe what they are doing, how they are doing, how are they focused. Like, yeah, I learn every time. I learn.
Sid is about to get her eighth Olympia.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, again, I appreciate you coming through. And if you want to talk again, yeah, it's a date.
You let me know. That would be fun.
All right.
Once I get my
Uh,
pro show.
yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with that.
Thank you.
All right. Well, everybody, I thank y'all for coming through, and that's a wrap. And again, thank you for my guests for coming, and that's it.
Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.